Ho Kilpatrick, who is a journalist and special correspondent for the LA Times and Washington Post. Listen in as he explains the significance of Taiwan's support of the pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong.
Yes, so right now, Taiwan has enforced this law governing relations with Hong Kong and Macau, which makes it difficult for Hong Kongers who have fled Taiwan to get official status here, to seek asylum. And many in Taiwan have criticized Taiwan for using Hong Kong, expressing support for the protesters to gain political support and allies, whilst at the same time offering little substantive reforms to help Hong Kongers who are here. So she's just said that she's willing to invoke this Article 60 of these regulations, which say that if conditions in Hong Kong substantially change, then part or whole of these regulations could be scrapped, and that could open the way for a new asylum law to welcome in Hong Kongers who are fleeing here. And so that offers a new form of refuge and a shelter for Hong Kongers who are trying to escape persecution in the territory. I think there is certainly a lot of support in Taiwan amongst the vast majority of people for the protesting Hong Kongers. And there's also a lot of support in government as well. Over the course of the election in January, President Tsai frequently voiced his support for the protesters in Hong Kong, frequently expressed solidarity, and was swept back to power on the wave of public support. So there's a lot of support here, but it's also a very delicate political issue. And Tsai obviously is trying to be cautious, and in terms of how she deals with China. So she doesn't want to do anything too provocative. But I think now that she's seeing people in other countries, for example, the coalition of UK parliamentarians you just mentioned, who are trying to seek reforms in their own country to welcome in Hong Kongers seeking refuge there, that she's perceived a safer environment to push this ahead and to form alliances within her own government and the different factions within her own party to really get behind this.